That's a brilliant question. What do you think about sharing our personal stories on LinkedIn, such as daily routines, traveling, sports, etc., or is this not professional? Now, I'm a very firm believer, and maybe that's because I'm young, and I'm only 19, and I'm very, very passionate about kind of removing the stigma surrounding the word professional, right? Because when I was in school, when I was in college, I did a business studies course. Immediately, when I thought of the word professional, I thought of guys in suits in an office, sipping coffee all day, with their call center headsets on. But now, to me, I can sit on a client call in a hoodie with my tattoos out, with my computer set up microphone and my headset on, and to me, that is professional. So it really depends on what you classify as professional. But me personally, I believe it's important to remove that stigma surrounding what is professional and what isn't. If you want to share a personal story on LinkedIn and you feel it will benefit your target audience, by all means, do it. There's no necessary need for hesitation when you're creating content. I think the only question that you really should be asking yourself, or the only questions you should be asking yourself when you create content, is obviously, is this portraying the real me, as I said earlier, but also, does this provide value to my target audience? So what I advise you do if you're in that position is sitting down and maybe just making a bit of a profile on pen and paper or typing it out of what does my ideal target audience look like? Is it founders and CEOs? Is it employees? Is it whoever it may be? Take a note of who they are. And then when you're sharing this personal story, you can think about, does this speak to them? Does this provide them with value? So say if you were a founder or a business owner and you were talking about, I've been in business for 3 years, here's some of the things I've learned. That's then providing value to other founders and CEOs, because they can then read your learnings and think, oh, I didn't think about that. That's actually educated me. So as I say, be as personal as you feel comfortable with. Obviously, there is like boundaries of certain things you wouldn't share on a professional platform as such. So very, very personal things, whether it's things to do with like your family that may be a bit private, obviously don't share that. That's kind of common sense. But if you're going traveling or doing daily routines, sports, whatever it is, even myself, I share, my hobbies about, like I said, about gaming. Izzy, who I work with, shares about her passion for rugby and sports. And she's recently just come back from a 3-month traveling trip, and she did a post about that. And a lot of people resonated with it. So as I say, if you can make it valuable, then just share it.